Well, good morning, folks. The Lone Wolf Rides here again. Welcome back to the channel. It's pretty early on a Saturday morning, and I'm going to welcome you to what I would class as my one of my autumn ride outs. We're heading for a place called Gegin Fach. So please apologise to all the Welsh viewers if that's not how you pronounce it. But it's a cafe come tea room come shop, and it's what I would call at the base of where you go over the mountain to Bala when you've gone through Knockin. So stay tuned and I'll tell you more. I'll speak to the lads, and we were discussing some ride outs the other week, and I said I found a cafe over towards Bala, and I said what we could do one day on a long day out would be ride to it for breakfast, and then go over the hill or the mountain, what I'll call it, to Bala, and then go right and go through across and back over the Horseshoe Pass to Llangollen, have a cup of tea in the afternoon and a piece of cake, and then come back to the city. And they agreed that it would be a great day out. We just got to pick the right day and the right weather. I said, well, okay, what I'll do, I'll go and have a recce to the first part, to the cafe, and get the route for there, because the rest of it I know by heart. So that's what we agreed to do. So when I looked for the actual cafe that I was after, I looked on the internet and I couldn't find it. What I found was this other cafe called Gegin Fach, I think it's called that, and it come up with some good reviews, nice food, etc. And it's not far from the one that I actually thought it was going to be. So here we are on a Saturday morning. I'm on a mission to find it. I've done a route, a different route to what I normally would do, but it's not the straightest route. I've done as normal, a bit of a scenic route, which I may alter as I'm going along, depending on traffic and what I find. So many different ways to get to it from my place. Well, I'll try this route today. And we'll see how we get on. You probably noticed I've changed my helmet over. I've got what I call my winter helmet on. The Scorpion ADF 9000. Always classed this as my winter helmet. It's warm. Excuse me, little birdie. It's warm. Has a good vision, peripheral vision. More so than me R1 Air. My R1 Air is very straight focus. It's a racing helmet. Although it's very, very light, this is much heavier helmet. And it also obviously got the peak on, just in case we catch any low-lying sun. But I'm fortunate I got 3 helmets, although the old one here now is over 5 years old, so technically it's no good anymore. Although I do love it. So light, comfortable. We're on one of my favourites now, the 5062. Heading towards Shrewsbury. It's one of my favourite roads, as you know well. This time of the morning it's pretty good, to be honest. The GS boy in front. That's a 5062, nice road down towards Shrewsbury. I'll enjoy the twisties, and I'll put you on when we go across the 49 and somewhere a bit more, another part of the route. The 5062, just coming past Shrewsbury Town training ground, football club training ground. We're going to cross now the A49 and carry on onto the 5062, I believe. And we come through all the lanes, right in 11 towns. We're now going to cross the A5. And I think the next port to call is Knockin. I'm pretty sure it is, if I remember right. Just had to get past there now. Not too bad. Been down to stuck there for quite a while sometimes. So hopefully we're going towards Knockin. We're on the B4396. It sounds about right, to be honest, if I remember. The route I planned is it's almost a direct route, this road is into it. I can see on the sat-nav Knockin in front, so if I do come to Knockin and there's a fuel station, I'm going to pop a drop of go juice in. But after a bit of a mismatch on the old sat-nav, completely down to my fault, as I say, with the not doing my waypoints correctly. We're back on track. Yeah, B4396 Knockin. This is a lovely road again. I've got a feeling there's a petrol station down here somewhere, if I remember right. Don't see it highlighted on the map, but it's saying 15 mile and I've got 49 mile in the tank, so we're easy on. Yeah, Knockin. So it's a B4396. I've got a feeling now this is going to run us all the way into the place I want, Gegin Fach. So while I'll switch it on, we get a bit closer. On the B4580 now we are. Oh no, we're on the 4396. We can end up on the 4580 apparently. temperature dropped off as well. Got a tad nippy. But we're far off our destination, 3.1 mile. Then I'll have to try and find some fuel somewhere. Apparently, it's down on this road, 2.6 mile. Half a mile. If you can trust the sat nav. Right, we're in the 20s. Clan, how about spelling that one? Clan, great down there, mocking at or something. It's a mouthful, eh? You put like that on your letters. And that's suppliers. And this one of a fuel station? No. Bit of a school. I better get all the way in, it's closed. Weren't supposed to be, I don't think. On this road somewhere. So that's theatre. Excuse me. It's a shop of some description. Here it is. Right, so we're to park down base now. Well, it's open. How about that? We'll have this last one here. That would be turning the right way to go home. Well folks, that was it. Gegin Fach Cafe, absolutely superb. A Welsh breakfast, really, really nice. But you're very welcome, and I should be visiting it again. It's ideal for a breakfast stop if you're having a long day out and you want to go from here, then across over to Bala, and as I said, then across round over to Aoocci Pass, back into Llangollen and back home that way. Called 200 mile run. But that was absolutely beautiful. You can see from the picture of the breakfast. And a full pot of tea as well. And a gnarly road. So, next plant, fuel stop. And a more direct way home, which hopefully should get me back before 2 o'clock, which will keep Mrs. Wolf very happy. And I'll have had another great little adventure into the Shropshire Welsh. The Bala 18 mile, if you turn right there. That's the way I often go. But really, really enjoyable. So I'd say we're going to head the straight way back. Find some fuel, probably get some fuel somewhere down on the A5. So we're going to head back now into Knockin. And straight then into Shrewsbury, I think. But I recommend it then. So at that point, it's a long walk, saying bye for now. Hope you enjoyed your little ride out this morning. I've had a great time again, always do, always do. So don't forget, give us a tick, give us a like, subscribe, drop us a comment, press the bell so as you know when I'm doing something. And most of all, just you be careful out there. It's a lone wolf saying bye for now.